Okay, so I just really wanted to talk to you about premixed greens. So not a huge fan of premixed greens, but they can be used. Often in starter packs of watercolour you get a premixed green. So what I'm going to show you is how to make those greens more natural. So I've got three greens here. I have got an intense green, which is a phthalo pigment green, very, very bright. The only time I've ever used this on its own like that is when I've painted Northern Lights. I've got a leaf green, again exceptionally bright. It's very fresh and spring. And then I've got a sap green, which I do use occasionally on its own for spring greens. So all of these greens can be changed to make them look more natural. What I've got here in my palette is what I'd class as a red. So I've got a red and a brown, and I'm going to show you each of those dipped in. So a red is a complementary colour to a green, which is going to make it, dull it back and make it more natural. So if I take a tiny bit, just going to do this again, the leaf green, then take a tiny bit of the rose into it, you're going to get a much more natural green appearing from that. So this is mixing on the paper, you can mix in the palette as well. So that's the phthalo green or viridian, and then take the rose into it, much more natural looking green. Sap green, which the leaf green is nearly gone to the sap green with the rose madder in, and then pick up a bit of the rose madder. That's going to take that to a more olivey green. Same applies with a brown. As a rule, if you've got brown, it's got red in it, and that then is going to change that colour. So we've got leaf green. This is sepia that I've got on here. Touch of sepia tends to make a darker green. So that's taken that to a really nice dark olivey green. I would think the sap green would be very similar. Pick up a little bit of the brown. A nice olivey green. And then the viridian or intense or phthalo green with a little bit of the brown tends to go more fir tree colour. Great for Christmas tree. So that's the way really to make your greens work for you if you've got them and you want to use them. So add a brown or a red into them.